Okay. Oh shoot, I need to charge my phone. My phone died. Okay, alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm sorry. Ugh. Let's do this real quick. We gotta do this real quick. I got somewhere to go. Plug my phone in so I don't get stranded. Call my phone. Alright, so all the notes. Oh, I got the notes on. Okay, notes. I'm back with the notes. Okay, so welcome. Okay, I said I was gonna stop doing that over here because I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start posting, uploading on the Foxtrot. I have a channel that's also called the Foxtrot. That's where we're gonna do all of this type of things. This stuff we're gonna do that there, like all out healing of that. We're gonna do that there in the Foxtrot. So, all right, y'all. So listen. Um, this I don't know. I feel like I still need to do my intro just so I can just feel better. Like, welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Why? Cause Fox CT is the best tea. Use caution when you sip me. Ah. Like for you all that don't know, they'll give me like sipping the tea. That was Pinky out. Okay. Um, for you all that um are new, new to the channel, what it do, what's up, baby? What it do, baby? And the ones for you who uh oh and see if you give me a thumbs up and you can hit that subscribe button right now because you're gonna want to subscribe. But um for the people that regular, that's you already Foxy Savage, baby. Like, you know what it is. Today, this video is a little healing video. That's what this is about, okay? So, when I'm sorry, but I have to make this clear, and it's a shame I have to make this video that I have to even touch on this, but I'm gonna do it because evidently it needs to be done. Okay, it really does. Like, cause now it's getting out of hand. Like, I'm not gonna say it's getting out of hand. It's just like, what are y'all not understanding? Okay. So with that being said, hey y'all, I love to see your feet. Oh, you love to see my feet? Well, go on my OnlyFans, boo, and then you can um request that. All right. All right. Request that for feet. So I'm glad that happened because that's part of the reason why this discussion is happening right now. Okay. So this is I want to make it clear. Me, Foxy T is not a role model. Okay? I'm not a role model. It's impossible. I'm not gonna say it's impossible for me to be a role model, but baby, I'm in no way trying to be role model. That may be your goal, but that's not my goal. My point in being, the reason why I say it's not my goal is because my life didn't even start correctly in order for me to be able to be somebody's role model. Like it didn't. Like the only role modeling I can do is don't do what I do. That's like that's the most I can say. Like, don't do what I do. But I'm not the person you're supposed to be looking to just be like, yeah, I want to be just like her. No, I'm not out here to be no role model. No, I'm not. What I am is someone that has been dealt a very bad hand at life, and in return made it work for herself rather let it overtake her and overcome her, and she in the bad. Like I could be way worse from the things that happened to me, that I've been through, that I had to experience. Those things could have landed me in a way I could have been somewhere else. Like I should possibly be somewhere else. But the fact that those things did happen, I was like, I vowed to myself not to let it happen to my children. So, with that being said, as long as my children are taken care of, they don't, I'm not going to say they don't want for anything because they want for everything. They always going to want for something, you know? But at the same time, they don't need for anything. I don't treat them bad. I don't beat them. They don't, like, I don't neglect them. Like, it's like, I'm not out running the streets partying all the goddamn time. Um, just using all types of drugs and just strung out and just, you know what I mean, selling my body and doing shit that I don't have no business doing. That 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 can ultimately result in something, in my children not being raised properly, or it could be damaging them. Like I'm not going to do nothing to affect them. So I'm gonna tell you this: me being me, and me having my career that I have, it doesn't affect my children. It affects you. It make you feel uncomfortable. It don't make me feel uncomfortable. It don't make my children feel uncomfortable. Now, if you don't like the fact that after hours on some real grown woman stuff, like I, do some night work on my OnlyFans, that's on my OnlyFans, boo. That's behind the screen. Okay? I'm selling a fantasy. You don't like it, you just don't like it. Like you don't have to go into it. If you see I say it's X-rated, if you see I say it's not for children, it's not for family, it's not for children. It is not for you. So why were you there? Why are you there? It's not for you. Okay? But for you to judge me off the fact that I do have an OnlyFans, and I do, um, I'm scandalously I can get naked for some money. You know what I mean? On the internet, on OnlyFans. Like you must not know me, because at this point you don't know. Like I used to strip, used to dance once upon a time ago. So I was getting naked in person, and that was more dangerous. Like Come on. Like, you have to understand, when I was a child, sex was introduced to me at an early manner and a forced manner. I didn't ask for it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not using it as an excuse at all, but every action has a reaction, or every action has a consequence. Every action has a reaction, okay? And just thank yourself, thank the Lord above, thank your surroundings, your people that you know you were surrounded with. Thank God for them, you don't have that you don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. That you that you stepping into your sexuality was a choice for you. Be blessed, because that's a blessing. Like, you might not see it as a blessing, but it's a blessing to me because I didn't have that choice. My first kiss was not my choice. You get what I'm saying? It was not. So you gotta understand, certain stuff mess a person up in the head, and I coulda, and I'm not gonna say I coulda, because it's been plenty of times where I felt like I didn't even want to be here on earth. Period. So for someone to condemn me, and I actually made it through that, like, how could you condemn me because of what I do behind closed doors? With I don't bring to you, I don't expose you to it. I don't expose your children to it. I don't expose my children to it. So it's not like I'm just out in the open, just every time you see me, I'm just like butt ass naked and shit and just be inappropriate. No, it's not like that. That's something that you wouldn't even know I did unless you go fishing and look, and you did. But at the same time, it's it's like this. Be grateful that you ain't had to, that you had a choice, that you chose when you were supposed to do certain things. That's exactly what I wanted to give my children. So that's why I don't expose them to things like that. So regardless of whatever the fuck I do, or whatever the hell I do, I don't do this shit in front of my motherfucking children. So let's start there. Okay? Because one, I am not any less of a of a mother. I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm a damn good mother. You know what I'm saying? And despite what I've been through, I am excellent as motherfucking mother. And I'm gonna tell you that because I could have been dead. And then it would be nothing for you to fucking criticize. Nothing. It would have been just children without their fucking mother. Do you understand? Or not even children made. Like, you have to understand, this has been going on when I was younger. I didn't even think I was going to make it to this age. I didn't think I was going to make it to 18. So for you to try to condemn me now that I'm 34, and you sitting up here trying to make me feel bad, I don't feel bad. Okay? I took something that was detrimental to me, and I changed it and I used it to my advantage. I took control of it. I am okay with me. I do not care how other people view me, because I'm not a judger. I'm not judging you, and I'm not looking for you to judge me. Only person that can judge me is God Himself. And He knows exactly what the hell I'm doing. And He knows exactly how the hell I got here. Matter of fact, He helped me get here. Because I'm going to tell you like this, I could have been way worse. And if He didn't help me, I would have. So just because it don't live up to your standards doesn't mean that they don't live up to His. Just because I could have been way worse than this. I could have been on the streets, strung out. My kids been in the foster care, shit like that. I could have really, really, really went down bad and gave up all my responsibilities. Really been strung out there, really selling ass, and really been having a deadly disease. All that. It doesn't matter. Like, I could, I and and I could have been spreading it and all that shit. I could have been, it could have been bad. You get what I'm saying? God know how it could have been, but I didn't make it nowhere near that. But oh yeah, I'm still a little sexually promiscuous. That's what the fuck happens when it's brought to you in a manner that you when it's forced on you. You know, like I said, I vowed to not have that around my children or anything like that. So my children act opposite of me. They don't even you wouldn't even I'm gonna tell you like this. If you never knew what I did, you couldn't tell, you wouldn't tell. Cause one, you wouldn't be able to tell it to my motherfucking children because they're not exposed to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, mine is learning some sexual ass shit, nasty ass shit from other people, from other children that's in other households. But you have the motherfucking nerve. But you have the audacity to even open your mouth to even try to judge another person when you have your flaws too. Now, like I said, is nobody should be judging nobody. So I don't get like I me myself, I'm not sitting here like, oh, since you we gonna say anything. So we gonna say, okay, we gonna say something that I don't do. Okay, so um I don't fucking know. Oh, since since you smoke in front of your kids, I don't. Or you smoke around your kids or whatever, and I don't. Oh, I can't be your friend. I can't be associated with you because that's what you do. No, no. That's just what you do. As long as you don't smoke around mine, because I don't smoke around mine. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That doesn't mean like, oh, that just changed you as a person and you totally a bad person just because of that you do that has nothing to do with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, but not even that. Also, I know this seems like a rant because it is a rant. I was recently, the reason why I'm explaining this to y'all and letting y'all know that I am not your role model because I need y'all to know I am not your role model. I am Foxy T. I am me. I am fucked up in the mind, in the head a little bit. Like for real, real shit. Real shit didn't happen to me and I survived it and overcame it. So can't nobody ever say anything about me because at the end of the day, I could be so much worse. I could be worse, especially a person that didn't have to go through that. Just count your blessings, be grateful that you ain't had to go through that, and mind your business. You have to detach yourself. But also know that you judging me and you could very much any like I'm just saying. I'm a transparent person. I'm honest. I try to, put everything out there because I, I want y'all to know what it really is. Nobody got time for no guessing games, you know? And like I said, I don't have a healthy sexual type of relationship. Like I didn't learn about sex in a appropriate manner. Like we should. So by me not knowing that, I don't even know how or when to even talk to mine about it. You know what I'm saying? So I learn. I'm learning, but I'm trying to do it the proper way. So you got to think that even though there's so many things has happened to me that was inappropriate, that wasn't the proper way, I still in return been acting and reacting in a more proper way than was given to me. So as long as if it was as as long as it was better than what was given to me, you cannot make me feel bad about nothing at all. And this is just a show. Okay? This does not it does not change who I am as a person, as a human being. It does not change my heart at all. Period. So what you need to do is you need to stop trying to act as God and do yourself a favor and just worry about yourself. I get it. That was your opinion. Your opinion was okay. It was fine. But one thing I didn't like you about your opinion, you tried to dictate and tell me why I was doing it. You couldn't even imagine why. You couldn't even imagine some of the half of the shit that happens to me now, even now to this day, 34. You would not even understand. The shit hurts so fucking bad. It's, it's still to this day I'm not treated properly. But you want to condemn me instead of condemning the people that did the shit. That is so fucked up. That's like that's like telling that's like a molester molesting a child. That child grows up to be and like grows up to be a stripper or something, whatever like that. Like she gotta make a living. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She gotta make a living because she's so fucked up in the head a little bit, from being traumatized and shit like that, that she can't hold a stable job, or that not that she can't hold a stable job, she can get any job or whatever like that. But yeah, the consistency is a little off because shit is fucking with her. You get what I'm saying? So a regular 9 to 5, regular job ain't for her. You know. So she goes down the path that she destined to go down because of what she was given, and then you want to step there and condemn her and be like, point the finger at her, and instead of realizing where she came from, how she was created, and not only that, it's a need for it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you getting mad, but the people paying for it, like let the people who want it pay for it. Let them deal with it. That's not you. That's not your life. That's not what you're about. You mind your business and you do what's about your life and you know and what you about. Like I don't know. Even though I wrote down notes, I didn't even look at it. Like um yeah, like basically it's a cause and effect. You know when being introduced to sex at an early age and improperly, like it's like you tend to be n- not social at all or overly fucking social or not sexual at all or overly fucking sexual. And I think I'm the old. At first, I was like not sexual at all. Like it turned me away from a lot of things. Like you gotta understand, I ain't had my first real kiss until I was 14 because I didn't even. It turned me away. Like the shit that happened to me, I couldn't even be a true regular teenager. Like or kid that like a boy my age, like or like him like that. I didn't ill if a boy even anything like to the stuff that they did, them grown ass men did, then I, I would be. That's what I'm saying. Awkward. That shit fucks with you. And then for you to tell me like I'm wrong for using, taking back my motherfucking power instead of letting it fuck with me mentally and consume me, which I know in a way that it could. I actually took it and took my power back and you know and made it work for me and made it where it can make a coin for me. safely. Like, and you're mad at me. And you're like, oh, we got daughters, you got daughters. Okay, you got daughters. I got daughters too. But my daughters know what to do and what not to fucking do. Don't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't even know everything that I do. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't expose them to certain shit. And when the fuck they fucking find out when they old enough to fucking know, I still don't give a fuck because it ain't got shit to do with you. It ain't changed how the fuck I was as a mother. It didn't change in my parenting, period. If anything, it made me closer to understanding and open to understanding anything that you probably have brought my motherfucking way. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like I said, if it don't have nothing to do with my kids, leave it the fuck alone. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this: I was Foxy T. I was me. I was me. I was Foxy Brown Tiara before I was fucking anybody's mother. So you can miss me with that shit. And by me being somebody's mother, not gonna change shit but me providing for them and raising them the right motherfucking way. And not allowing certain shit around them. Come on, like let's be real. Come on. I'm doing excellent. Cause the kind of lifestyle that I have, that's what I'm saying. You want to be a cookie cutter housewife, mom, that's you. That's your career path. That's you, whatever you said to do. But that's not mine. Mine is I'm destined to be Foxy motherfucking T. You get what I'm saying? I'm an entertainer, all that. I'm an artist. Everything like you, like what I'm saying is that eventually I'm gonna have to be myself. You can be in the shower or be like, oh, he don't like. We're gonna get into that later. But you could be your way, let me be my way. You know what I'm saying? What works for you, works for you. What works for me, works for me. What work for me may not work for you. What work for you may not work for me. Now what you have to understand is I never brought I never brought this to you. And mind you, like I said, I used to strip back in the day and all that, and model. So my body been on internet, been on the internet, naked on the internet already, already. Yes, in a classy, more classy way. Well, I'm not even gonna say more classy way, but instead of looking like porn, it was looking more like art. Like it was still there. Like you gotta understand, honey. Like I'm destined for big like things, greater things. And I can't and I'm not gonna say I can't, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, especially if I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I'm not gonna do this because I don't know how my mom would would think or what would she, you know. No, I'm sorry. I can't. You maybe you can. You had the foundation, you had the uh platform and the opportunity to do that. So if you stray away from that bitch, then something wrong with you. Now me, I was given shit. I was showed shit. You see what I'm saying? I should be worse. I had to shovel my motherfucking way out that motherfucker and do what I had to do and make it to where I'm at and make it to this mindset. So you're lucky you getting this. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is that, for example, Cardi B was Cardi B, right? Cardi B had a baby. Did Cardi B stop being Cardi B? No, Cardi B did not stop being Cardi B. Now, Cardi B stopped doing things that made her not free because she had a baby, but she was still Cardi B. You get what I'm saying? So you can miss me with all that just because your life ain't built to be associated with my life. Just detach yourself and leave it as that. But don't criticize mine because this is not yours. It has nothing to do with you. I was alone when I was going through the shit and getting molested, and I'm going to be, and I'm alone getting through it and healing through it, and not feeling like I want to commit suicide from it, and still taking care and raising my kids properly by myself with it. Like, you can leave me. There's nothing you can say. Nothing you can say. Nothing. Just don't say I'm doing it because somebody don't like me, because I've been doing this even when a nigga was with me and he knew. But see, you didn't know that he knew. So, and like I said, my body been on the internet way, 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 way before now. Okay, it was a whole different body. That body, you get what I'm saying? Now this is a new body. You know, it's the old body. Now this is the new body. So just let me do what I'm doing. Just let me live. Let me live, because I'm living my life, not yours, and you're living your life, not mine. Okay, okay. Mm. So don't nobody think that I'm trying to be anybody's role model. I'm not. I'm just being me. Now, if you look up to me because I made it through the shit that you connect with or whatever like that, then you can look up to me like that. You get what I'm saying? But as me being a good example of what to do, I'm not that. But to be resilient and stuff like that, yeah, I'm a good example of being resilient and overcoming um disastrous type of trauma that, you know, my willpower is everything. But all I'm saying is, don't let nobody change your life path because you're not living for them. You're living for yourself. Okay? Because it's going to come a time where they're not going to be there to go through it with you. You get what I'm saying? And you're going to have to be able to still continue that path by yourself. And if that ain't the path for you, or that wasn't the path you was meant to go, you're going to fail. You went all that way for what? But whatever. Like, anyway, I got a studio session to go to. Oh, and that's what I was gonna say too. Also, oh yes, I am. I am great with children. I am great, like great with children, and they definitely fucking love me. Like they look like weirdly they love me, and I be like, I'm not even that cool, you know. And, and I be feeling like a bad example, and I be trying to stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because, hello. I mean, when they around me, of course, I'm a good example because the person, like, you know, it's just, I'm the shit. I'm me. I'm good. I'm just an adult after hours and people don't like it. That's all. People get on my goddamn nerves. Anyway, y'all be safe out here and everything like that. I got a studio session to go to. I want G Major to hit my motherfucking DM real quick. Just yo, a chick need a ride. So where you at?